Grove 4th of July parade. The parade actually starts at 2:30, but starting probably around like 9 a.m. Well, at like 5 a.m., Bethers usually goes and lays out a whole bunch of chairs and saves some spots for us. So once again, earlier is better. Just as a news flash, this year I got 2 cooling stations that like sprays like misty water, which is cool. And also I got like hats with the things that go down the back. And of course, we're going to have like, a lot of sunblock and everything and water. I will say, whoever you bring their lunches. We're not going to have lunch for everybody, but just make sure that they bring a lunch with them so we can kind of keep with the diets and not mess with that. We will have snacks and chips and all the leftover little bars and nuts from the train trip. But for the most part, if you're coming tomorrow to the parade, please bring your lunch. Bring any chairs that you have. We're bringing all the chairs we have from upstairs. We're bringing a huge cooler. We'll have ice and water and Gatorade. So once again, we will be using the restrooms at the Austin House right up the street. As a reminder, we meet at Dempster and Austin. If you guys are watching and you haven't been there, there's that Afghan kebab place and that weird like aquarium store on the corner. This is what this looks like. This is where we kind of stay. There's shade under here, and this is where we park. Again, earlier is better. If you see on this map here, this is Dempster, this is Austin, this is that Garibaldi, Giovanni's right here. So the best place to park is right here alongside that building again. That's the best thing. We don't park on Dempster, and they close Dempster probably around like, I don't know, 12:30 or something, maybe 1, I don't know. But I would just stay off Dempster. And if you're coming from the suburbs, you want to come from, I just stay off Dempster. You want to come down, like go on Beckwith up here, like Church Street and Beckwith, and then come down Austin to Dempster. The parade again starts at 2:30. By the time it gets to Dempster and Austin, it's probably like 2:45. It's not a long parade. It's probably like I don't know, an hour and 15 minutes maybe. That's about how long that parade is. But no one needs to be late getting back if they need to clock out. I don't want anybody thinking that they can't come to this because they're going to be late getting home. You can leave with enough time to get home. Remember, you have to go north on Austin and go back. You cannot ride on Dempster until like 3:30 or 3:45. But you also don't need to stay the whole time. Church, who was it? Like Church last year just came for a little bit. Like they came just in time for like a little bit of the parade and then they left. You don't have to stay for the whole thing. And you don't have to come super early. You could get there because we have enough seats saved. You could get there at, 2 o'clock, and then the parade starts at 2:30, and then you leave at 3:15. No problem. Just kind of make it work for yourself. My department goes to Main Niles West for the fireworks. If you are planning on going to the fireworks in the evening, can you guys text me and Bethers, or me or Bethers, or just Bethers, so we can just make sure that everybody's got a ride, that we've got it cleared with nursing. Here's why it's really important to get to the fireworks a little early. So this is a picture of Niles West High School, like their parking lot. These are all of the tennis courts. And see where my arrow is? All of these are all accessible parking. There's kind of a lot of it, okay? The gates open at 6:30. That's when people start coming in. But once these are full, it gets a little tougher. You can still park here, 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 here. But the apps, like the accessible parking, which is easier to get to at the end of the night, is right here. So this is why I'm telling you this, because it's better to get there earlier than later. All right. Also, just so you know, if you've been there in years past, I actually got 6 flashlights for us to help us get out at the end of the night. I don't know why we've never done that before. And I got fun little glow sticks for the evening. All right. So again, tomorrow, again, if you want to go to a different parade, and I know that some people have different plans. This is like Austin always does their own thing, and sometimes they barbecue out in their house or whatever. I'm not telling you you have to go to this. I'm saying that's what my department is doing. You're certainly welcome to come. It's a lot of fun. But if you do go to a different fireworks, or you do go to a different, well, first of all, if you do go to fireworks, please check it. Please run the names by the nurses. And if you do go to another parade, like Skokie starts at noon, Mount Prospects, which is a very good parade, that one starts at 1. You just need to make sure you watch out for street closings, because like Kenilworth is stuck at Kenilworth until like 3, because they've closed the street down. So just make sure that you check your street closures. All right. Well, look, you guys, I want everybody to have a super happy 4th of July. Please be safe. If you're not working, be safe, have fun, stay cool, hydrate. Oh, I'm going to bring this up again, guys, about sunblock and sunscreen. And Becky reminded me about this a little earlier. Everybody who takes meds at Search needs to put sunblock on. I know some people, like all different skin shades and colors, everybody needs sunblock. The meds that we're on make us a little more vulnerable. It's just a little more dangerous. So if someone's like, no, I don't burn, that's not why we're putting sunblock on. We're putting sunblock on to protect ourselves from the UV rays, from the heat, and from the effects that can have have on people who are on the meds around here. We're just a little more vulnerable to the sun than others. So everybody, and if you are putting sunblock on people, please remember the back of the necks. If they're balding, you got to spray their heads, back of the necks, back of the calves, and do it more often than you think you should, okay? Like I do it like once an hour, once every 90 minutes. You can't do that too much, because a sunburn is a bad thing in this field, okay? Great. It's officially summer. Everybody, please hydrate, stay cool, get some Gatorade, drink some water, and take care of yourselves. And when you're out with your friends and you're out with other Search people, look out for each other. If somebody starts acting kind of strange or gets dizzy, please tell a staff person, because we don't want to have anybody suffer from heat exhaustion or heat stroke. If somebody starts talking weird, or they get dizzy, or they start walking really slow or look confused, please tell a staff, because we need to take care of them, okay? All right. Molly, I hope you come to the fireworks tomorrow night. I think we'd have a lot of fun, a lot of music, it's just really fun. Snacks and music and fun. It's just fun. All right. All right, everybody, have a great 4th of July. I will see you guys next week. Have a great weekend, and take care of each other, okay? Text me if you have any questions, all right? Okay, bye.